All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I are watching cartoons.
Who's knocking on our door and what does he want? Let's go check it out.
Mikey and JJ, what are you still doing in this village? Didn't you hear the message I left for everyone?
No, we didn't. We didn't leave the house. Villager, why are you so angry? What happened already?
I left a message and told everyone to leave this village. I literally kicked everyone out, you and the other villagers.
What? This can't be. Why did you decide to kick everyone out of the village? This is definitely illegal.
I completely agree with JJ. We live in this village and we constantly protect it. Do you really want to kick us all out? But why?
As you can see, the villagers have all already left and accepted their fate. You can follow in their footsteps and leave this village. I decided that I would recruit new villagers here and start building life in the village anew. Without you, and especially without all of them. I don't need you all here.
But we just want to stay in our home. Or are you really throwing us out and we need to pack our things as quickly as possible?
You must pack all your things and leave the village immediately. As its leader, I cannot leave you here.
I can't believe this, JJ, but we probably really need to pack our things. We'll go to the villagers and find out what's going on here.
This is really very strange, but since we are not expected here, then we really should leave and do our own things and business. Everything else is pointless. In any case, it's very disappointing that everything is happening this way and we're leaving our home, but apparently we have no other choice.
That's for sure. We won't be able to fight against this village leader. He even kicked out all his village friends. It's all suspicious.
In any case, I will only have good memories of this place, but now our goal is to pack our things and move on, without looking back.
We have already packed all our things and are ready to go. It will be really difficult because we have lived here for a long time and this is our very old home. Maybe we will even be able to come back later.
It is really sad, but nothing can be done. We are really being kicked out and they do not want to have anything in common. So we will go and find out everything from the villagers.
Let's go find out what the villagers are doing there. How far did they go? I am interested to know what happened and why did one villager kick everyone out of the village?
It's all really suspicious, but I'm more than sure that we'll be able to find out about it and really solve this problem. What if there's something else involved?
JJ, just look at this! There really is a villager camp here. We were able to find them and now we're going to live with them.
Villagers, we are glad that you are all well. The village chief kicked us out too, and you don't have room for Mikey and me. We also want to live with you in safety.
Yes, Mikey and JJ, of course you can stay. It's just really terrible with us. The village chief kicked out literally everyone. We don't know why. At some point, he became completely strange and said that he didn't need us, that he would build a better village with other villagers and make it simply incredible.
With other villagers? This already sounds somehow suspicious and strange. It seems to me that this should definitely not happen.
Do you think someone influenced him to decide to do this? Apparently, someone decided to set up the main villager and force him to kick us out of the village?
Anything could happen and we may not even know it. In any case, we need to solve all this and do it as soon as possible because we are now living in a camp. We'll need to find out what's going on here and why the village chief decided to kick out literally everyone. This is a real punishment for the worst deed.
Right now, our main task is to just do and become a part of this camp. We need to unpack our things and build ourselves a new place, JJ.
Yes, I'll do something like that. You, Mikey, if you can, go to the forest and try to get some wood. I'm more than sure that we, the villagers, need it.
Okay, I'll go get wood near the village. Maybe I'll take a closer look at what's going on there. Everything should be much more interesting.
Okay, each of us will do our own thing, and in this way, we will be able to build our camp as quickly as possible. After all, from there, we will act further and think about our plans. I just need to clear this place and put what we took with us in our suitcases. There are a lot of things here, so I will have something to do. The villagers will definitely not mind if we make our camp here. I'm more than sure that they need defenders for the night too. I hope that Mikey will be able to return quickly by nightfall, because different monsters like to come out and attack at this time. The most important thing for me now is to set up the camp and make it safe, so that no one can attack us and trap us. The villagers have settled in well here, and one can only envy them for their good location, not so far from the village. But of course, we shouldn't forget about the amenities. We should live as if we were not on the street, so that everyone would be comfortable and cool. That's why we took a lot of different things with us that will help us survive in the wild. I'm more than sure that this should be enough for us for several days. I want to carefully monitor all of this and see it through to the very end, because if something is different, it will be really strange. We need to try to solve everything here and now. We need to find out why the villager did this and how to help us, because we all want to go back and definitely no one wants to live in the forest. That's why we decided to build this camp right here. We are still close to the village, but if we are not needed, then we will leave here very soon. The most important thing, of course, is that Mikey has time to return and no one attacks him, because cutting down the forest can also be very dangerous at night. Whew, I can only say that everything went much better than I thought. We really did have an interesting camp where you want to live and spend time. As soon as Mikey comes back, we will immediately fry ourselves something tasty and eat it. But then we will think about what to do and where to go. I hope that he will come back here soon, because he has been gone for a long time. I thought that chopping down a couple of trees was enough. But I don't want to think that he got into any trouble again.
JJ, there really is something strange going on in the village. New villagers really have come and they've started taking over houses. But what's even stranger is the atmosphere inside the village. It feels like it's somehow evil and dark. I thought it was really strange.
So, did someone attack you or something? What happened there? Can you tell me?
They were all kind of weird. I can't believe they were just normal villagers. We'll have to go back to the village and find out what's going on.
That's really weird. If you're saying there's something wrong, then we'll definitely have to go there and solve everything and find out, because we don't want to leave here. Our job now is to rest a little and catch our breath. That's why we should stay in the camp for now. Then we'll see what happens next.
I'm glad you made a camp for us, of course. But I can't get that picture out of my head. It all looked really weird. But what's the matter?
The villagers weren't against us camping with them, so I did all this. Don't think about it yet. We have more important goals. This place is for the two of us. That's why I tried to make it even more cozy, because we need to get through this moment and move on.
You did a good job and made a really cool camp. I can only say that we will live here very comfortably. I hope there will be no difficulties.
Mikey, just look over there. The evil villager is coming here. What does he want and what is he up to now?
Villager, tell me right now, what do you want from us? We are not going anywhere else. This is our place, and we will fight for it.
JJ and Mikey, we are in big trouble. I don't know why, but the villagers I brought are acting very, very strange. It seemed to me that they had become some kind of monsters. They captured my village and subjugated it.
But these are only your problems. You drove out all these villagers to seize power. It was taken from you and you decided to come to us. This is really funny.
But I ask you to help me because these monsters can be dangerous. They really look terrible and can start destroying everyone around.
It seems to me more like some kind of trap, because it all looks strange. Of course, I saw the villagers. They are strange, but still not monsters.
You just haven't seen them. They really do look like monsters. If they are not stopped, then your camp may suffer too. So please, save our village.
It all really looks strange. But Mikey, if all this is true and we really can save the village from monsters, we won't do this?
Of course we will, because we are responsible for the village. Only when we overcome all the difficulties, we and the villagers will return back.
Yes, after that, we definitely have every right to do this. That's why we need to go and return to the village. Find out what the village chief was talking about.
Personally, it seems to me that he was just worried, and in fact, everything is fine. But still, no one is stopping us from checking anyway. What if he is right about something?
I really hope that everything will be calm. You had a hook, didn't you? Give it to me. We can climb the trees and get a better view.
JJ, there really are villagers hanging around the village and our house. We need to get closer and take a look at them. What if there's something wrong with them?
Okay, then let's climb a tree. They won't notice us from there, and we'll get a good look at everything. The best position.
Okay, let's slowly approach and see what's going on there. Because from far away, nothing was visible at all. Let's climb carefully through the trees.
The most important thing is that we are not noticed ahead of time, because then they might misunderstand and consider us enemies. We are just studying all this.
JJ, that villager was absolutely right. Some monsters have appeared in the village instead of villagers.
If this is really so, then it's all terrible. We need to figure this all out as quickly as possible and figure out what to do. We must drive them out of the village or destroy them.
I understand this perfectly and fully support it. We must protect our village. That's why we need to find weapons somewhere and try to destroy every monster.
I can't believe that the village chief actually drove out all his villager friends to invite monsters. It can't be like this. There is definitely something unclean here.
We need to somehow sneak into our house and try to find a weapon there. If it really is there, then we'll need to use it. We must protect the village from these monsters and save them. Then bring all the villagers back here and live happily ever after.
I just don't remember whether we had a weapon or not, because if we didn't, then that's an even bigger problem. We definitely won't be able to solve everything that easily.
We still don't have much of an idea of what to do or where to go, but at least we'll be safe at home, especially with a chance to find the weapon we need there.
But apparently there aren't any weapons here at all. That's a big problem. Without these weapons, we won't be able to defeat our enemies and destroy the monsters. Unless we find them somewhere else, because that's all that depends on. We need to solve all this as quickly as possible and see this through to the very end.
I'm sure that someone inside the house in the village definitely has a weapon. Maybe even the village chief will have one, so we'll have to go there now. Even if the chance isn't that high, it's still better than doing nothing. But those monsters are dangerous and they can easily destroy us. Be careful.
Okay, then let's go around the village and try to get into the house we need. If everything we need really is there, we can handle these monsters. But if there are problems, we'll have to solve them on the spot, and of course come up with a plan. We'll have to hide in the trees and on the roofs of houses.
Yes, these monsters won't be able to climb higher, so we'll definitely be stronger than them. The main thing is to take positions and find weapons. We'll definitely be able to destroy all these monsters as soon as we get the strongest weapon, because you and I are stronger than any monsters and bandits.
That's for sure. Our task now is to carefully make our way through the village without anyone noticing us. This is a real stealth mission. We have to get to the very end. The sooner we do all this, the better it will be. I want to see this through to the very end and, of course, win this battle. That's much more important.
Great, JJ! We already have weapons! So we have to go to the village and start destroying all the monsters. We'll save this village from disaster!
Mikey will need to prepare for the fact that there can really be an incredible number of monsters, so we will need to fight them in different groups. I will distract one part, you will fight the other. This way, we will really be able to defeat and destroy them very quickly.
I completely agree with you on this. We need to divide them and everyone will fight as best they can. This will be a really good battle and we will be able to take back our village. We have to save everyone because if not us, then who can do it? We have to show our level and of course win this battle.
There are really a lot of monsters, so we need to act quickly and strongly. Our task is to destroy them all and return the village under our control. This is the only way we can win.
Okay, then let's really split up the monsters and fight on our own side. It will be much easier, and we won't get lost and beat the same ones.
Okay, Mikey, we'll be in touch with you. And of course, our task is to destroy all these monsters as quickly as possible and continue building and improving the village. What are you monsters? Did you think it would be easy? We've returned to the village and are now going to destroy you all. You won't be able to do anything to us and we'll quickly finish the job.
JJ, be careful! They do have weapons and can surround you and really hurt you. So don't let them get close and just run from them. This is the best tactic.
I fully support. We really have to give it our all now to defeat our monster enemies and finish the job. This is much more important.
I'm already giving it my all. There are really a lot of them here, and we don't have enough strength to defeat them all at once. We'll need several tries and times. They want to defeat us with numbers, but we haven't been afraid of that for a long time because we've fought against the same monsters many times.
We've We've almost defeated everyone and managed to clear the village of monsters. All that's left is to make the last step and fire the last shots. It's gonna be really good.
This is definitely a big victory for us. There are almost no monsters left. This means that the villagers will be able to return to the village very soon.
Okay, villagers, we've sorted everything out. Now we need to hold a trial over this village chief. We must punish him and make him pay for all of this.
JJ is right. Because of him, you were all kicked out and then the monsters appeared. That's why I think he should be punished as well. We must kick him out of the village.
Mikey and JJ, but you can't do that. I was trying to do something good for the village. I wanted it to be #1.
But you kicked out everyone who could help you with this. That's why we decided to punish you like this. You will have to leave the village and pay a huge fine in diamonds.
Now that you've paid the diamonds, we must drive you out of the village. Go away from here and never come back. You're no longer welcome here and no one will accept you.
Great, friends. This village chief is gone. You need to choose a new one and start living a new life. You can make this village better, and Mikey and I will help you. Everything is in your hands, and you should take advantage of it. We're going to go on vacation. That's why, friends, we're saying goodbye to you. See you very soon, and bye, everyone.